Hi, as you can see, I need help.
And what size? You have to see what over here.
Yeah, girl. Marty, I need them to be cute tonight.
And the perfect shoe for you.
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It's your girl Purpose, and this is Live on Purpose, and we are on set today at Lavish Heels. I'm so excited to be able to bring you this show because the owner of Lavish Heels is an awesome young man who's doing great things in the community, but he's also making sure us ladies have some lavish heels. So coming up next is going to be Romeo Barnes, and our interview is going to be kind of awesome. So make sure you sit back, relax, get that glass of wine, and let's get it. Back, and I hope you enjoyed the break. We love all of our sponsors. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you're interested in placing an ad on Live on Purpose, just hit us up right on Facebook. But today I have Romeo Barnes with me, and I'm so excited. We're right here at his store on 185th in Cleveland at Lavish Heels. We're so glad that you were let us come and tape today with you, and I'm just excited to talk to you. So much to talk about. So let's just get right into it. Romeo Barnes owns Lavish Heels, but there's so much more to you than that. Let's go right into the Youth and Unity program that you started. Let's talk about that. What made you start Youth and Unity, Stop the Violence here in Cleveland?
Actually, in 2012, where I was coming from church one day and seeing how the community was, how the neighborhood was, and I just said I want to clean up the community just one day.
Yeah.
I called a few people. A lot of people came out. The city came out.
Okay.
And from that, it went into Youth and Unity Stop the Violence program with the kids.
Okay. Now, what's your passion for youth? What makes you want to do something with them?
Giving them hope, the things they go through, the pain, the suffering. Showing them that someone does care. I get a lot of youth saying no one's showing them nothing. They don't understand what's going on in the world and stuff like that.
Right.
So we do. We come together as one and show them what's going on.
I love that.
Yeah.
So some of the youth that you've been able to counsel and talk to over time, talk about them. What are some of their stories, or what have you seen?
Oh, a lot of stuff. We have little young youth, like 13, 14, 15-year-old kids that come tell stories about true stories, like their mother selling their beds and their food and stuff, taking all their Christmas stuff from them. A lot of pain out there, a lot of suffering. We had a 13-year-old also come up to me and say, Mr. Romeo, if I only see bad in the neighborhood, don't know nothing about good at home, how can I do good? I don't even know how to do good.
Wow.
That's not a choice I can even make because they never see it.
Yeah, what do you say to that?
Well, I told her, you're doing good. You come into our program, you're doing good in school, and you have to channel that to different stuff. We always preach about God to them and education and stuff like that because it's very important.
Right.
And with that, without the surroundings, we can't do nothing.
Right.
And everybody says it's a village. it take a village to raise a kid, but we really have to do that. We can't just say it, we have to be about it.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed. So, do your kids, do you check up on their homework, their grades, things like that? Are there things that they have to be able to accomplish to be in your program, or?
Well, you know what, we do check up on their grades and stuff,
Okay,
but
good.
no, I'm not gonna sit here and say they have to do that, because a lot of them are distracted
Mm-hmm.
from the stuff they go through at home,
Mm-hmm.
with family members,
Right.
the stuff they see at home, so it's kind of hard to go to school and focus and do that, and a lot of kids are losing because of home.
Right.
A lot of people, you know, so we get a lot of phone calls from,
So how
from
many
school.
kids would you say you have in your program?
25.
25.
25
Wow,
youth,
that's-
boys and girls.
Okay, and who helps you with this?
Oh.
Kind of everybody?
Yeah, everybody else, you know, a few people God, first of all, give them vision. After that, he blessed me with people like yourself, being able to do this internet, because a lot of people don't know what's going on out here.
Right.
So other organizations, there's one called One Movement, One Voice.
Mm-hmm.
They help us a lot. Big City Car Club, Rough Riders, just to name a few. They all out there.
Then they all come out
They
to
all
support.
come out and support.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Now,
and which shows the youth something.
yeah, Cleveland is a growing crime city. Every time you turn around, there's something
Right.
negative on the news, something negative being portrayed about our
Right.
children, our men, etc. So how can you, somebody who's really trying to clean up and make things better, how can you fight that stigma or fight where we are right now?
What you just said a few minutes ago, purpose. All of us coming together and we make an effort and we all put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad you said about the negative stuff that we see on TV.
Right.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of positive things out here too.
Yes.
But they don't air it or put it out there. So again, I'm glad that you're doing this so we can say that.
Yeah.
We have 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds that can build porches, lay concrete. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, because you don't hear about it.
Right.
You don't know about it. Also, we do something on Sunday First and Kinsman.
Mhm.
From Monday to Friday, we feed the youth and the community. Period. No matter where you come from, you can be in Solon. Again, that's not in calling pose. That's not right. Exactly.
Mhm.
But all the negative stuff, which brings negative energy, they show that on the newspaper, news, and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So I think we have to come together and start posting it. Use the social media like we do for negative stuff.
Absolutely.
Use it for positive stuff, and
Right.
they'll catch on.
Now, the parents of these kids, are some of them reluctant to, have their kids involved, or some of them don't care? What's been the parent engagement with your program?
Well, we've been doing this for 4 years, and I think I met, honestly, maybe 5 to 7 parents, literally, yeah.
That's all.
So the kids are the parents.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are the parents. So
Yeah.
I can't even answer that question because I don't hardly meet no parents.
okay,
So it look like we end up becoming a babysitter, but we don't take it that way. We do it for the youth. They
right.
still come back, and a lot of them, like, they come to us and say it makes a difference what
Mhm.
we're doing, so we keep doing it.
That's good. In a second, we're going to come back and talk more to Romeo about the youth program, and we also want to talk about Lavish Heels. So sit back, relax, and we'll be back in just a second. Romeo Barnes at Lavish Heels. It's your girl Purpose, and we are having a great show today, just talking about some of the great things that Romeo has been doing in the city of Cleveland. Just want to get right back into it. So listen, you definitely don't just talk about it.
Right, exactly.
You don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk.
Exactly.
But I'm sure you've experienced some folks that talk about it and you're still waiting on the results. Let's talk about that.
Right. Well, for instance, I'm glad you said that. For instance, we talk to a lot of leaders, so-called leaders.
Mm-hmm.
We ask people to come out. Okay, you got car clubs here in Cleveland, Ohio,
Right.
that hold at least maybe 50 guys apiece
Yeah.
in each car club.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to say our men got to start stepping back up too. I asked a couple of leaders or presidents, whatever you want to call them, I said, well, look, can we get 2 of y'all to start coming out in the morning for the kids in school so they can be safe, quick, and snatched on the street,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Right.
We'll do it. All that's not it, but no show up, no response, no nothing like that.
Okay.
A lot of people show up to my youth events to use as their resume and not really do nothing for the youth.
Wow.
For instance, Tyrone and Tamir Rice brother,
Mm-hmm.
he's in the program.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you a true story. We went to a couple of youth events. Purpose, let me tell you, it's like 10 to 15 guys walked up to him,
Mm-hmm.
gave the number and said how much they were gonna help him, give him a job, and he never seen him. He called me and said, what happened? No
Yeah.
one called me, no one's doing nothing, no one's helping me, and this was right after what happened to his brother. I'm talking at least 10
Wow.
to 15 men. So again, we doing a lot of talking here in Cleveland, or we doing a lot of riding off other people to make them look good. But we have car clubs, bike clubs, and other organizations. If we step up and come together for real, we can make a difference in these communities.
Right.
Seriously.
And you know, with children, they are disappointed so easily. You have to be able to come through with your word when it comes to children.
Oh.
And because they've already lost, or they're already losing, or they feel like they're losing.
Exactly.
So, you know, if you're not going to do it,
Don't
say you're going to do it.
And you can tell you that.
And they believe you, you know, and that's what happens, and that's how we begin to lose them to the streets. So, and I know you're a person who comes through with your word.
Almost
so absolutely.
When it comes to the youth.
When it comes to the youth. So tell me about your recent projects that you have coming up. I know you have May 7th, you have something coming up.
Yes, May 7th we have a program coming up called Youth Stop Violence, Mother Appreciation Day, where we'll feed the community, perform, and we also have motivators, speakers coming out talking to the kids.
Okay.
Again, a way to teach them and show them that we mean what we say, but we have to keep being that example.
Right.
Live by it and keep putting it out there together.
It's election season. I know it's slowly creeping up on us. Have you dealt with any of the politicians in the city of Cleveland? Have they stepped up in some of the programs, or?
No, not at all. No. They step up far as in a ward, and we don't believe in the zip code thing. I had a couple of them come and say, well, if you do this here, you can have anything you want. Okay. But if not, then you're on your own type of thing. So,
So not as much support.
No, not
there.
at all. Not at all.
Would you say that your youth, have you had them come back to you and tell them how you touched them, or
almost
how
definitely,
you changed them?
yeah, almost definitely. A lot of them, as far as violence, but we definitely promote it to try to stop, and education. We did a spelling bee from the ages 10 to 15, and when I tell you we had to do it over because they couldn't spell hamburger, or they couldn't spell cupcake, or anything like that, and I went to a couple of schools and said, well, if this 9th grade can't spell cupcake, how she's in the 9th grade?
Absolutely. So
they just, a lot of stuff, it's a lot of things wrong here that we're not addressing, or not enough time to even talk about, but there's a lot of things going on here in Cleveland that we need to address.
Now, there's only one Romeo. So how do we make this bigger? How can the folks listening, the folks watching, how can we help make this program bigger, this initiative bigger, to really start to take back our youth from the streets?
Well, PurPose, like you said again about politicians, I always tell people we need to become our own councilmen, our own mayor, our own judges, and our own community. And I think that'll help. But we have to do it. Quit talking about it. We just have to do it. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So I keep doing it to be an example, and so we keep going. Let them know I'm not going to give up on the youth.
Now, you're also one of the most humble people I know as well, because you like to stay behind the scenes. You don't want to take the pictures. So you're definitely, you're more walking the walk than you are talking the talk. So you'd rather just kind of do it and be behind the scenes, which I really appreciate that, because most people do it for the coverage, for the social media, to be, like you said, to put on their resume. So I appreciate what you're doing, and I just want to know, though, why heels?
Why heels?
Let's just get right to it. Why heels?
Why Lavish Heels? It was a vision that God gave me. And this lady by the name of Nisha Mitchell came up with the name. I just threw something out there, and she said Lavish Heels. And I liked it. And we started promoting it like literally 3 years ago, before this store. 3 years ago, it was promoted. Didn't sell no shoes, but just promoting the name and marketing. And again, a blessing from God, so much response and support. You thought we'd been out there for 3 years. So that it came from that vision, and we're just doing the necessary things to make it happen and bring it to life.
Well, how can people learn more about Lavish Heels and Romeo Barnes?
You can reach me at Lavish Heels, Instagram Lavish Heels 2016, or Facebook Lavish Heels, or my own personal page, Romeo Barnes.
Okay. So I want to invite everybody out. Now, this is at the Party Rican, right? Is that on May 7th?
Yes, 3324.
3324 Fulton Road. Everybody, come on out. We definitely are going to have a great time celebrating the youth. But listen, don't come out and talk about it. Make sure you're ready to be about it, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Listen, thank you again so much for letting us have your spot while we interview you. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys come down to Lavish Heels. I'll be right back with some final words. Thanks, Romeo. another great show. We interviewed Romeo Barnes, and he is definitely making a difference in our community here in Cleveland. Listen, thank you guys so much for tuning in each and every Saturday as we bring you exciting guests and exciting topics right here on Live on Purpose. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook as well, Live on Purpose. You can find us anywhere. See you guys next Saturday.